This is basically what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. What is up, everyone? How you doing today? My name is David Franco from daviddefran.co. Today's video is just a channel update based on my health, what I've been going through, what you guys can expect from me in the coming weeks, as well as a new project, which I'm actually very, very excited about. Believe me, it's exciting. I may not look excited right now. That's just because my fatigue is so annoying. So speaking of that, let's start with health, guys. I just wanted to give you an update on how I've been feeling. So for those not aware, unfortunately, I do have COVID. Thankfully, it's nothing serious, to the point where I'm dying. Seriously. And I'm very, very thankful for that because not everyone is as lucky as I am. I've been reading stories about people getting COVID, showing symptoms, right? And then literally dying 2 days later. 2 days later. And they're perfectly healthy beforehand. COVID is no joke. I realize there's a lot of anti-COVID conspiracies out there. Let me tell you from firsthand, guys. I mean, I don't know why anybody would believe otherwise. COVID is real. And it sucks. It really does suck. It's not something to mess with. So, backing up a little bit, my mom got COVID first. And she's vaccinated, thankfully, so her symptoms were very mild. Then I got COVID. And then my dad got COVID. Yes, all three of us got COVID. So I've barely seen my family for the past week or two. Yeah, they've been over a couple times just to drop off food, but we've had next to no contact. And that sucks for a family man like myself. I love my family. I miss hanging out with them. Now, thankfully, I will be seeing them tonight because I feel well enough to finally get out there in the real world and just drive, and we're going to go to Target and Chick-fil-A. And I'm safe. I'm clear. And I will be masking up again. I admit I've stepped back on the whole masking up requirement. I think a lot of people have ever since the vaccine came out, but I'm going to go fully back into mask up mode, and I think you should too. I can't force you. I can't tell you what to do, but that's just my advice. It only takes one contact with this virus, and this virus, guys, it latches onto you. It just attacks you. So let me tell you what I've been going through. My symptoms. First of all, it started out as a throbbing headache one night when I was streaming. And I didn't want to talk about it too much on stream because I'm not the type to complain. I like to focus on the positivity and the just, bringing out the good in me and bringing out the good in you. But after that stream, I was like, okay, let's pop some Tylenol and let's go to bed and just hope I wake up headache free. Unfortunately, that was not the case. My throbbing headache, and I mean throbbing, my throbbing headache was still there. And for anyone who's ever had a throbbing headache, you know how painful that can be. Okay, not really painful, but more so distracting, especially when you have a cough. Every time I would cough, the headache would intensify, and that sucks. Well, that Saturday, I woke up with a fever as well. I think it was like 108, 101. Whoa, hold on. Back it up. Not 108. I would be dead. I would be dead. That's not funny. 100.8 to like 101, somewhere around that range. So I was like, okay. My mom has COVID. I have COVID. And then we found out the next day my dad got COVID. So anyway, focusing on my symptoms. Fever was there for about a few days. It broke a few times. There's no better feeling than taking Tylenol and just waking up in sweat. I know that sounds disgusting, but when you wake up in sweat, you know your body is doing its job. It's quite literally fighting the infection, raising the temperature, and killing off the virus. The human body is fascinating if you think about it. It may not be perfect, but the human body really is fascinating. So my fever broke. It came back. It broke, it came back, and then it finally broke for like the third or fourth time. And I've been fever-free for over a week now, which is amazing. Actually, about a week now, I should say. Lightheadedness is excuse me, is another symptom that sucks. When you stand up and you quite literally feel like you're gonna fall over, that sucks. I've actually had a moment or two in my shower, and I'm not even being sarcastic here. I would, do the whole shampoo thing, put my head back, and guys, I would seriously feel like I was falling over, and I had to catch myself from the wall in my shower. I've had to hold my banister on my stairs, just going downstairs in my own house, without falling over. That would suck. Breaking my leg on top of COVID, that would just make things even more fun. I've been sleeping a ton. This past week is the most I have slept probably since birth. I'm not even joking. I've been sleeping so much. Because one, excuse me, when you're sick, you really don't have motivation to do much, Two, the lightheadedness just made me want to sit down or lie down for what felt like the next week or two. And number three, I knew the more I slept, the faster I would heal. And thankfully that's the case, I don't have any serious symptoms right now except for a cough and some lightheadedness here and there. But the cough, excuse me, it definitely sucks. Coughing sucks. I don't think anybody likes coughing. But thankfully I've had this kind of cough before, where you drink cold water and it makes it worse. And but deep down I know it's gonna go away on its own. So body aches and muscle pain. That's something I didn't expect to experience at first. I've never really experienced this before, unless maybe I've had a hard day's work and that feeling when you've been walking all day or you've been even sitting in the car for hours on end and you finally stand up. That's the kind of pain. Okay, not really pain, it was more of a discomfort. I felt that while simply sitting in my chair or lying in my bed, and God forbid I wanted to, if I wanted to turn from my left side of my body to my right side of my body while sleeping, that was not a very comfortable experience. I would feel like this discomfort just go up my lower back and down my legs, and it was not fun. Now, thankfully, that's behind me. So I'm thankful for that. What other symptoms? The most fun symptoms of all. One day I just woke up and noticed my smell was gone. In my 35 years of living on this planet, I have never, ever once completely lost my sense of smell. And that sucks. Do you know how boring and mundane your daily life is without the sense of smell? Seriously, don't take your nose for granted, all right? Take care of this little guy. Because when I can't smell my food or smell my coffee or even smell my own farts, something's wrong. Now, thankfully, this is a very common symptom. Now, not thankfully, my sense of smell could come back a year from now. Seriously, I've read about people where their sense of smell and sense of taste don't come back until like a year from now, or maybe a month from now, or a week from today. Everyone's COVID symptoms are going to be handled differently. And well, my smell has been gone for about a week now, and that sucks. And my taste, same deal, even worse. Do you know how bad it is to have something like coffee, which by the way, I've had 1 cup of coffee in the past week. Why bother if I can't smell or taste it? Anyway, do you know how bad it is to have your favorite foods or your favorite drinks or whatever, and you're not able to taste it? That sucks. That seriously sucks. Much like your sense of smell, please do not take your sense of taste for granted. Now, thankfully, I do have a tiny bit of taste left for things that are more intense. Like fruit, I can borderline taste grapes and pineapples and watermelon, but I cannot taste things like coffee. Water is even more tasteless than usual. My chicken sandwich from Wendy's last night, my biggest meal I've had in a week, I managed to taste a tiny bit, but nothing to the point where I would normally, love that taste, because I quite literally can't taste, 99% of my food right now. And finally, one of my most annoying symptoms is fatigue. I'm typically a very, very energetic kind of person, but fatigue has definitely been settling in. Now, thankfully, I don't have shortness of breath where I'm quite literally just sitting there and I have to gasp for air. That would be scary. Now, I do have shortness of breath in relation to fatigue, which is perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. I looked it up. For example, if I go up my flight of stairs, or I go outside to take the trash out, I can feel it in me. I can feel weakness. It's that out of shape feeling. Like that feeling like if you are actually out of shape and you run up some stairs and you have to catch your breath, then yeah, you're probably out of shape. Typically, I'm not like that. But with COVID, I just feel slower. Now, again, I just want to make this clear. I do not have shortness of breath. The actual shortness of breath where I have to go to the hospital, get a ventilator and stuff like that. Thankfully, that's not the case. This is a different kind of fatigue where I just feel slow, I feel tired, and I feel weak. That's the best word I can describe or use right now is weak. I just don't feel like myself, I feel slow, and well, this is certainly going to take some time for my body to go back to normal. So that's where I stand. I actually do have COVID. It sucks. I never thought I'd get COVID. I'm thankful to have the symptoms that I do have and not the most serious symptoms that I've been reading about. Excuse me, but believe me, you don't want COVID. You don't. It's not fun. What else? In terms of getting back to my regular content, gotta be honest, I'm in no rush. Now, I am recording a patrons only vlog this week. That I feel well enough to do. But the more I talk, the more lightheaded I feel. Like right now, I feel pretty damn lightheaded. So I'm gonna wrap up this video hopefully soon. But streams are still on hold. I thought I was gonna go live this Wednesday, actually the day I'm releasing this video, but I'm just not ready. I think I'm gonna try to go live on Friday, even if it's just for a couple hours or a few hours or whatever. It depends on how I feel. I'm not gonna push myself, I promise. I'm not gonna push myself. My health comes way before streaming, I promise. But I am gonna see how I feel on Friday and Saturday. Okay. So that's my COVID update. Thank you guys so much for your well wishes, for your support, for your love and generosity and everything. And shout out to my dude, a Slim and Y, for sending me a very generous Grubhub gift card, to keep me fed. I appreciate it, dude. You're awesome. I need a water break. I can feel my back sweating. Actually, let me turn my air up. It's a little warm in here. I'll be right back. Sorry, hold on. Okay. Now, this next update is the more exciting part of this video. And honestly, I thought this video was going to be like 5 or 6 minutes long. You guys know me. Despite having COVID, I still have to talk your heads off. Because I care about you guys. I miss you guys. I legit miss making content. I legit miss this easy things of like stupidly just sitting in my car. Don't take it for granted, guys, when you're stuck inside in bed for like 24 hours a day, it really does suck. Anyway, despite being sick, I still found some time, some effort, some motivation to do something I've been wanting to do for a long time now, and that's starting a brand new gaming channel. Okay, so first of all, the Franco Gaming is still there. As far as I can tell, I'm never going to use that again. But I'm going to leave the channel there just because it's fun to go back and look at my horrible Rainbow Six Siege gameplay. Call of Duty gameplay. I used to be such a bad gamer, Sorry, my lip is like, I don't know, chapped or something. Nowadays, I'm a lot more skilled, I'm a lot more competitive, and I'm a lot more focused. Let's just say that. Anyway, the Franco Gaming is still there, but this new channel, as of today, named temporary, I could very well change it in a month or so. GG Easy Gaming. It's linked right below. Guys, check it out. So GG Easy Gaming is a brand new gaming channel completely focused on my passion for gaming. I have been a gamer for as long as I can remember. I will always be a gamer until the day I die. Seriously. Anyone who tells you you're too old to play video games, they are sick in the head. They have no idea what they're talking about, because I will be playing games until I'm 70 or 80 years old. I don't know, however old I am when I die. I just love gaming. You know, it's extremely important to me. So it's no secret, I'm always streaming live on this channel, my primary channel, and that's not going to change anytime soon, because this is where my audience is. But when you're putting out streams like I am, that range from like, what, 5 to 8 or 9 hours in length every single time I stream, you have to ask yourself, am I making the best use of my time? Think about it. If I'm going to do like a 5 to 8 hour stream and then just leave the VOD up on YouTube, what am I getting out of that? It's about time I take those streams and slice them up into actual content for a dedicated gaming channel. So GG Easy Gaming is going to be used for gaming highlights, gaming clips, gaming montages, funny clips that I think are interesting or hilarious, you know, with friends or whatever, or even solo. I mean, it doesn't matter. And of course, first impressions of the latest games coming out, including COD Vanguard, Battlefield 2042, Halo Infinite, and the list goes on. There are a lot of games coming out between this fall and this winter, and I want to be there for the hype. You know, I want a gaming channel to call my own, because unlike Twitch, YouTube doesn't really have a hub, if you will, to host all of my gaming content, such as clips and highlights. Now, I could very well publish these videos on this channel, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to spam your sub feeds. You know, I don't want people getting annoyed. So, if you enjoy me as a person, my personality, and if you enjoy me as a gamer, and hopefully you do, because I have some fun in games, I really do. I'm a serious gamer, but I'm also a very casual, laid-back gamer. Obviously, it depends on the game I'm playing. But if you guys want to be a part of this new journey with me, please subscribe right below. GG Easy Gaming is the name. Again, that could change in the future, but for now, I like it. You know, I like it. And actually, as of today, I already have a few videos that I'm working on, such as my first impressions of Splitgate. I'll be sharing some clips of my Valorant gameplay to show you how I play as Raze on Icebox, as well as anything else. You know, anything goes on GG Easy Gaming. I want this to be a very laid-back, fun channel for you guys to watch. So some videos could quite literally be 8 seconds long, because, you know, again, it could be a clip I enjoy. And some videos could be like 15 or 20 minutes long, such as first impressions on new games that I want to share with you guys. So please, let's make this a huge success. And your subs and your likes are going to make a huge difference. So again, that is linked right below. I wish I could show more excitement. Just, again, I'm not all there because of COVID. But if you guys could support me, I appreciate it. This is just the beginning, guys. I do plan on putting out a ton of videos on GG Easy Gaming, as well as this primary channel. It's just going to take some time. And honestly, gaming content for me right now is a lot easier to make than full-on tech reviews and full-on weekend vlogs. So I am going to be focusing on GG Easy Gaming a little more than I would my primary content. But I promise, soon enough, when I'm feeling myself again, then I'll be putting out tons of content on both channels. So guys, thank you so much for your support. I hope you're staying safe out there. And of course, if you have any questions about my COVID symptoms or any questions about this new gaming channel, please let me know. I'm here to talk. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. You guys are awesome. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace.